Sorry for keeping you waiting. All of our agents are currently busy.
Oh god, it's been a long time. Okay guys, so if you just let me for a moment, well, for a few minutes at least, just... What I'm trying to say is, I'd like to have a chat with you guys. I know I don't deserve it, and I know I've been away for quite a while now, and I know you're probably thinking, why on earth should I give you a moment of my time? But I really do need to speak to you guys, and I'm talking to you personally, that one person that's watching me now. I really need to speak to you, and I just want to tell you what's been going on. Okay, so there's quite a few things and quite a few reasons why I've been so distant from YouTube and so distant from basically all my social media platforms. Okay, so last year has been quite a turbulent year. There's been some good times, but there's also been some really bad times as well. Unfortunately, I did let the bad times get to me. And what the bad times were, it was losing a friend of mine, Alan, and my mum getting ill, and also with Blake coming off his bike as well. I think that's what really threw me off. Not Blake's fault, nobody else's fault, nobody's fault at all. It's to do with me. Now, I've lost 2 friends to bikes. Both killed, both had families, loving families, had the whole lives ahead of them. And then with Blake, he was severely injured. You know, even though he's taken it like a champion, he was close to death. You know, I'm honestly surprised he pulled through so well. And the reason why I've been so distant is because I'm scared of losing somebody else. I'm scared of losing Blake. I'm scared of losing so many others out there. So many of my good friends out there that I've made through this journey that I've been on YouTube. And I wouldn't be human if I wasn't saying this right now, you know? It absolutely petrifies me to know that I could possibly one day lose another friend of mine that I ride with, and seeing that and just being around that quite frequently, unfortunately. You know, it's happened quite a bit over the past few years, and it really has hit me. And like I said, I would be a monster if I didn't react in this way, and for it not to affect me, because it has affected me mentally. And I love motorcycles. I absolutely love motorcycles. You know, believe me, absolute passion of mine. But when I've lost so many of my friends, and had friends who have been really badly injured by motorcycles, it's gonna hit me back, and I'm gonna be like, what is going on here? What am I doing? Like, there's no reason why this can't happen to me, you know, as well. There's literally no reason why it couldn't. I could be riding down the road one day, somebody pulls out on me, gone, dead, just like that. Now, this isn't me saying I'm giving up on motorcycles. I'm going to continue riding motorbikes, and I'll continue riding motorcycles until the day that I die, because, like I said, it's always been a passion of mine. Even though I've not ridden my bike now for a couple of months. I have tried to get it started last week, actually, but the battery is flat dead. It's gone. So I'm going to have to buy a new one of those, but I am going to have to get that sorted, get myself back on the road again, and find the confidence to get back into biking again. Now, as you know, Alan's memorial is on Saturday, and I won't be making it. That's not because I don't want to. Of course I want to, but I'm going to remember him in my own way. Like I said, I've been finding it hard to just come to terms with everything, and I've been distancing myself away from everything, absolutely everything that means that it will affect me mentally. Now to you that probably sounds very selfish and probably sounds like I don't care and I'm not bothered by all this, but I really am. Believe me, I've cried enough times over these things and it'll be forever in my mind, no matter what I do. I'm sure you guys who truly understand me and watch what I do and have been here through thick and thin know who I am and, you know what's in here and what's in there. Moving on to YouTube. YouTube for me has been both a blessing in disguise and also an absolute nightmare as well, because it's taken so much of my life, both in a good way and a bad way. You know, I've put so much of my life into YouTube, not got very far, and when I first started, I wasn't bothered about, you know, making something of it. But now I kind of am, because I feel like I have to prove something. After everything that I've been through on YouTube, I feel like I have to at least get to 100,000 subscribers. And I know from how my analytics are going, that'll probably take another 3 years or so. And I'm gonna keep making videos for you guys because I absolutely love it. You know, despite all of that, I absolutely love talking to you guys and hearing what you have to say. And believe me, every comment that you post on my videos, I read, I look at, you know, it's in my mind, I think about, and even if I don't reply to it, believe me, you're in my thoughts, and I really do appreciate all the love and support that you've shown me. But I will be making more videos. I know I've promised you that before, and I can only apologise, and like I said, you really don't have to believe what I say, because I've promised you that I would make videos and do this and do that, and I haven't, and I can only apologise for that. For the people that look up to me, and it's crazy to think that people actually do, but you deserve at the very least that. You know, you deserve me keeping to my promise, and I can only apologise for that. I've messed up big time, and it's not because I want to, it's not because, you know, I'm purposely doing it, it's just because of everything else that's been on top of that. And with me struggling, like I said, I'm not human, I've found it very hard to keep on top of YouTube and keep running it. You know, I want to point out a few good things because everything's been negative so far. You know, I found a fantastic job. I'm doing so well in that. I feel like I am anyway. I absolutely love it. People in there are amazing. I feel like I get on with everyone. And I'm doing really well in there. You know, that's the first time in probably my whole life that I've actually done well in a job. You know, I feel like I fitted in. Everything's working fine. It's a-okay, you know, first time ever. So that's another reason why I've probably not been on YouTube as well, because I've been so focused with that as well. But as for my mum, she is getting better. She still has a few health issues, but it's just one of those things, you take it one step at a time. I feel like I can do more than I ever have before, and that's all good, you know, but there's definitely this issue, and I need to start thinking of myself more and start taking care of myself more, because over the year since Alan passed away, I've not been taking care of myself at all. No. One thing I hate to admit, but I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I've been drinking a lot, and it's not something I'm proud of, not something I'm boasting about or anything like that, but it's definitely been part of my life now for the past years since I lost Alan, and everything else is just built up on top of that. And it's definitely something that's, you know, And this is something that's definitely built up over the past year. But I'm slowly coming back to some sort of normality where I'm trying to recover myself and, you know, take control of my own life again. And it it sounds so easy when you look at it from probably your point of view, you know, taking control of life. And if you've ever suffered from depression, if you've ever suffered from anxiety, if you've ever gone through any phase in life where you felt like you had no control whatsoever, then you'll know exactly where I'm coming from. It is the most horrific experience out there, you know, where you feel like you're not in control of life, you have no idea what's going on, you're completely ripping yourself apart, both physically and mentally, and you don't know where to begin. That is what I've been through this past year, and I'm not saying, oh, woe is me, feel sorry for myself, because I know millions of other people out there go through this similar situation, but I just want to give you an explanation for what's been going on and why I've been so quiet and why I've been pushing so many people away. I really have pushed so many people away, like Ollie and also Ollie, two Ollies, one known as Digmoto previously. You know, I'm so bad at showing my feelings, I really am. Like, every time you see a video of me showing my feelings and, you know, if I'm crying on camera, etc, etc, believe me, that is very, very rare, and that's not something I show in person. I never, ever, ever show my true emotion. In fact, I am like getting blood out of a stone in person. So even if I felt like absolute crap and I was in front of you at the time, I would be smiling and I'd be laughing, even though I was dying inside. Believe me, I'm that sort of person, and I do that because I know so many other people go through their own problems in life, and it's very hard for me to express those feelings. But maybe this can help somebody else, I don't know, hopefully, you know, help you come out and talk about things, because that really is important. You need to talk about stuff, and I know that myself, but I can never bring myself to do it. But I should really start to do that more than ever before, really, because this is the worst I've ever probably been, other from when the time I was very young and in a really, really bad place, you know. But anyway, enough about that. I've explained all my reasons. You know, I can only apologise to everyone out there that I've talked about today. You know, you really are so important to me. Not only my friends that I've made for YouTube, but my subscribers as well, and everyone I've spoken to through my channel, and everyone that's ever commented good vibes on my videos. You know, you really are amazing, and the fact that you've taken your time out there to comment on my videos, talk to me, and I don't know, there's just been so many good times, so many good comments that, and so many good messages that have been sent to me over the years, and like I said, I cannot thank you enough, and things will be on track, and I can promise you that it will be happening this week, okay? Prepare your anuses. No, prepare yourself. Much love to your faces, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye. Like, subscribe, just yeah, whatever.